think in order to measure impact, it has to be over time, right? At the same, my name is ESIKOKUI. Welcome back to my channel. I have a new video for you today. It is time for our 2023 year wrap up, okay? We are gonna get into best new song, best new album, YouTuber of the year, and so much more. So if you are ready to hear my picks for 2023, stay tuned. Let's get into it. Put your picks down in the comments. Hey, while we're here, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video. All right, you guys, let's head into it right now. So we're gonna get started with best song of 2023. Yeah, we're gonna go for a heavy hitter. I couldn't decide. Okay, all right. I have a top 3, but I do think that maybe one of them I would really give it the number 1, and then the other 2 are like honorary mentions or top 2 and top 3, you know. But we're gonna name them all. I'm gonna go with who I think number 1 should be, and then 2 and 3 I don't know. So number 1 best song of 2023, I would say, and y'all are gonna be like, what the hell, AC? Just because of its impact. Everybody was saying it all year, and to this day people are still saying it. She came out on the scene and she just took the world by storm with her songs. People were a little confused on the message, but they didn't really care. So for me, best song of the year would go to Ski by Sexy Red. Sexy Red has been really, you know, doing her damn thing since she's been out. I would say she's not the best performer, but she really is making an impact. And Ski just took the world by storm. I would say at least the hip hop world. I mean, it kind of crossed over, I would say so. So Ski is that girl to me. And I was gonna add this song as well, but I realized it came out in 2022. But the impact, you know, really, it impacted this past year, 2023. And I'm gonna mention a couple of things that kind of happened at the end of 2022 and are impacting 2023. And I think they should be mentioned because yes, they weren't released in that. I really think in order to measure impact, it has to be over time, right? So Just Wanna Rock, I think that is maybe number 2. And number 3, Paint the Town Red, Doja Cat. You're probably like, what the hell? None of these, AC. But these are my opinion. These were the top 3 songs for me. Moving on to album of the year. Ooh. So album of the year for me. And just like I said, impact is over the stretch of time, right? And SOS came out at the end of 2022. But I don't think, I tried to give it album of the year last year, but I couldn't because we just hadn't had enough time with it. But who I gave that one to was, of course, Renaissance, because that makes sense. It came out in, what, July? So it still had about like a little bit of half the year to make some impact. But I would say because we got at the end of SOS, at the end of 2022, it's made its impact in 2023. So I give SOS album of the year. An album I do think that's going to be big and have its impact within 2023 that was just released is, of course, Pink Friday 2. I hope I'm going to be giving that album of the year for 2024. So we'll see. So last year I did It Boy and It Girl, or It Woman and It Man of the year. And I think we should do it again. Like, who was really making an impact this 2023? Whose name was in the headlines? More on a positive note. Like, when you say it, you're it. Like, you are doing the damn thing. So I would say more on a positive note. There were a lot of people's names that were not on a good note this year, which we could give that one to, but we're just gonna focus on the positive. So our It woman of the year is actually two people. I'm gonna give it to Angel Reese for sure. Angel Reese definitely had a big impact this year. Her NCAA team, LSU, they won the national championship. Congratulations to them again. She's outspoken, caused a lot of people to have a lot of arguments about, you know, her doing the whole, was it the ring thing and then the face thing? I don't know what these movements are called, but she caused a big commotion. She definitely brought a different light to women's basketball. I really think she's helping to open up that door for women's basketball to be treated almost at the same level as the NBA. I know we're so far from that. It's going to take a while, but she is definitely helping that door be open. And so I think that's so impactful, and that makes her the it girl of the year. I would also give it to Beyonce. Beyonce rocked our world 2023. Yes, Renaissance came out like 2022, middle 2022, but it has not stopped. We have been in this Renaissance era for a while. She dropped her tour dates, and then we all went to the tour. We were all wearing silver. She influenced us all to wear silver and make silver a thing. Apparently there's this thing called Beyonce Silver now, you know? Like, that's impactful. And then her movie came out, and she broke records for her movie grossing, I think, 20 million after Thanksgiving. And movies don't make that much after Thanksgiving. I guess there's this little, like, dull or dead period between Thanksgiving and Christmas. And so it was a risk for her to do that, but she did it because of World AIDS Day and her uncle that she was honoring with this movie, with Renaissance, with all of it. And so it was just so impactful, her breaking the records and her bringing a light to World AIDS Day. I think 2023 has been Beyonce's year, and she's truly been that it girl, so I'm giving that to her. Our it guy of 2023, this one was a little difficult for me. I feel like the men haven't really been giving too much this year. You know, they've been staying in the sidelines and doing their thing, or they've just been messing up and not doing the damn thing. But I would say Rima would be the it guy of the year because of how Calm Down just was so impactful this year. You know, yes, Selena Gomez added to why it was impactful, but the song was out already. We were all listening to it on the African and Black side. I think that he's just such a humble and nice person, and he truly had a hell of a year. So congratulations to Reed, and I do think that he is one of the it guys of the year. Another guy that could also be it guy of the year would be Kai Cenat. I think that's how you say his last name, Cenat. But Kai, the streamer, he does streaming on Twitch, and he's broken so many records with his streaming. I don't even know what you do on Twitch, but I've watched a couple of clips and stuff from his streams, which I probably wouldn't do if he wasn't so impactful. And he has been making his way, and he, what is it called? He had like a meet and greet, and he was giving things to fans, and it caused a riot, and he had to go to jail for it, which wasn't fair. But it just shows how many people like love him and want to be around him and love his energy and the things that he brings into this world. And so I don't pay attention too much to Kai, but definitely, yes, I watched his stream with Nikki. That was the first full stream that I watched, and I thought that was beautiful. But I do think that he is truly making an impact. Like, so many people know about him, know what he does, and watches him. He's that guy. So Kai, you are the it guy of 2023. So breakout star of the year, we are giving this to Victoria Monet, hands down, nobody else. Victoria Monet came in swinging this year, and yes, She has been around for a while before this. She's had her own albums before this, and she's been writing for people before this, but now it is her time and it is her shine. And I know the VMAs tried to downplay her impact, but the Grammys are showing what they're getting it right this time. I'm not gonna say the Grammys get it right every time, but the Grammys got it right this time. And I'm so glad she's getting the recognition she deserves. Her song On My Mama, the music video, and the song is just, it was everywhere. And she was everywhere. And then I went to go see her perform, and that girl, baby, let me tell you, she is a star. She is a star, hands down. She is not stopping anytime soon. And her reign is going to be amazing. I can't wait to see it and experience it, because she deserves it. Like, oh, yeah. The biggest news of this year, this one is the only, like, negative stuff, but the biggest news that happened this year was a lot. I would give it to 2 stories. Maybe I'm missing them. Maybe I'm missing others just because it's the end of the year and these are the 2 stories that stuck out to me the most. But we have been, you know, hearing about Diddy and just all the accusations that have come, mostly sexual, rape, assault, all of this. Cassie filed a suit against him, and so many other people have been saying their stories. Yeah, it's so crazy because a lot of celebrities have not stood up for Diddy, and some people are even like, yeah, he did it. If they're saying it, he did it. And a lot of times when, you know, these things come out about men, a lot of times people will rally on the side of the man and leave the woman to shreds. We see what has happened with Megan. And so this time, it was interesting. A lot of people were in support of Cassie. I feel like that was one of the biggest news this year. It's still going on. He has stepped down from a lot of the platforms that he is on, and it's going to be an interesting couple of years for Diddy. I don't think we'll see him, you know, anytime soon. And I would say the other one is Keke Palmer and the father of her kids. I don't like saying baby daddy, but the father of her kid, you know, abusing her. And that was just a surprising story to hear, just because I would say at the beginning of their relationship, Keke talked very highly about him and all of that stuff. And so we thought she was in a safe relationship. But you know, and it's not her fault. She just did a lot to protect him, to protect herself. And, you know, then it turned out where it got really bad. And she had to say something. She had to file a restraining order against him and go through all the emotions of the media knowing. And also before even that happened, there was when she went to the Usher performance and she was having a great time, and he tweeted what he tweeted about her being a mom. And we were a little skeptical about him, you know, but we all rode for Keke, and we were like, whatever you want for Keke, and then this news came out. So it's very surprising, and we just hope the best for Keke and the baby moving forward. Best movie of the year goes to Beyonce. Yes. I know it's not a real movie, but it had documentary style like stuff in it, and it showed the whole concert. It was a whole nother experience, like the actually going to the concert, and I think a lot of people enjoyed it so much. I think that it was very well done, just very well done, showing the different outfits in different parts of the song and showing the backstory to how Renaissance came to be, how Beyonce is, how she's been doing for these past couple of years. And so best movie of the year goes to Renaissance, a film. And lastly, our best YouTuber of the year goes to... That's a round of applause, but it was supposed to be a drum roll. Anyway, best YouTuber of the year goes to Terrell. Terrell has been killing it on YouTube with his show and just bringing different artists on and getting their backstory and just talking to so many people and giving them a platform that I feel like has been lost since 106 & Park has been gone. And so having Terrell be able to do that, and with his season finale, bringing all of Destiny's Child but Beyonce on, like, that's crazy. He didn't bring them all onto one episode, if you're interested in watching, but he had Kelly on one show, Michelle on one show, LaToya and Latavia on all, you know, one show, and he got to just highlight each of them and give them their flowers, and it was so beautiful. And so I think Terrell really killed the game this year. He is doing the damn thing, and he was on Zach Campbell's show earlier this year too, and you got to hear a little bit about his story. So it just made me really get into Terrell this year. And yeah, that's it for our 2023 wrap up. What do you think? Do you agree with my choices? Are you so against them? Please comment down below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and please subscribe. I will see you all in 2024. Bye.